All right, welcome everybody. So, have a quick success interview here with my man Max Sturtevant, who owns Well Copy. We've been building out a series of low ticket product funnels with Max, one of which is actually launching next week, which is pretty cool. And excited to share some cool stuff that we've done, as well as share his incredible story. And for those of you who actually don't know Max, he has a pretty awesome story, which I'll let him expand on a little bit now, but he is running a very successful agency and is also in college. So pretty cool. I'll let Max kick it off. So tell everyone who you are. What do you do?
Awesome. Appreciate it, Evan. So my name's Max, run an e-commerce, email, and SMS marketing agency. So we work with e-commerce brands. We've worked with over 100 different e-com brands. We actively right now work with about 50 on a recurring basis on projects that are live right now. Essentially just run their email and SMS channels and make them more money. That's what we do. So I'm currently in college, still in college. I'm a senior in college. And so I end next semester. I started this business really freshman year, and then kind of I want to stick it out and say I did this all in college. So that's why I'm still in college. It's not too hard. It's fun. I like the side quests. So that's just a little bit of context there. So that's a little bit more. We have 25 full-time team members. We do over 6 figures a month, and we've generated $40 million in e-com sales in the past 12 months. And yeah, hopefully that's enough context. I kind of just threw random stuff out there. That's what we do.
Love it. Yeah. Like the side quests. So, been, like I said, we built out series of low ticket funnels for you. You got another one going. And so you're obviously a very successful agency owner. I mean, what made you even want to take the time to sell info, sell courses, build this up and move into that space?
Yeah, 100%. So there are a couple of reasons. Well, one of them is just low ticket products are super nice just because there is a lot of demand for it, because people want to buy stuff. I never wanted to sell digital products. I kind of had the limiting belief where it's oh, I don't want to be a guy selling stuff and be viewed as a scammer, whatever. I had that limiting belief and just false belief. But people like me building up a platform, social media, and having followers, subscribers, and whatnot, people reach out in your DMs a lot, and they just straight up are asking you to buy stuff. They're asking to buy stuff. People want to buy stuff. People value stuff more if they buy it. A lot of times people just want specific things, and you can give those specific things for your digital products. And so for me, it was mainly a demand thing, and why this next product that you helped us build out, funnel, is badass. I'm super stoked for it. It's a full email marketing course, and I was always a guy, I'm never going to sell a course. I give everything away for free. So people would always reach out to me hey, Max, do you have a course? And I'm no, I give everything for free. Go watch my YouTube. And then they come back to me a week later, and they're do you have a course? I'm still confused, and I'm and then I think about it, I'm yeah, I literally have videos, some advanced, some beginner. I have intricate stuff and then base stuff, and there's so much to do. There's hours and hours and hours of content of mine that people don't know what they should watch first, what's highest leverage, what's what should you watch in what order. And so it kind of just made sense to me. I was people are asking for this, and so might as well just create it. And so that's what I did. And so the digital products help you do a lot of things, especially if you have some sort of following or you want to build up following. Create low ticket products, because the nature of it is obviously I'm working with e-commerce brands that do 7 figures, and I don't work with anybody else. The problem is that there aren't as many of those as there are people who want to do that, who are marketers who want to do that, or they're freelancers and whatnot. So if I have a social media, say I have 10,000 YouTube subscribers, 9,000 of them are going to be freelancers, agency owners, marketing owners, and I don't have anything to sell them. So I'm not able to capitalize on all that attention that I have. Low ticket digital products let you do that, and they let you liquidate off of all that effort that you're getting, so you can spend that money on ads to get your ideal clients, like the e-com brands. And it's pure margins too, just full margins. You don't have to worry about fulfillment costs. And so it's really, really good. And the amount, as long as you make your product good and you have a lot of value, people aren't going to be upset or anything. And just have 100% satisfaction guarantee. Just if somebody doesn't like your product, just give them a full refund. And what I found is people are generally honest. They're, especially if you give so much value for free, sometimes a lot of people just feel like they need to give you money. They're like, I need to give back to this person somehow. And so that's like the case for a lot of it too. And so kind of, I know I've been all over the place here, kind of just like brain vomiting on like my thoughts here, but really it's just, you get liquidation off of the not ideal prospects that you're working with. And then also, ideal prospects do buy it. You have people who are marketing their in-house marketing teams for like e-com brands, or it's a busy founder and they want to buy like templates of mine or whatever your low ticket product is. You get their credit card information, and for some reason, just psychologically, if you have somebody's credit card information or they've already bought something from you, you're already viewed as like an authority. That's one thing. And then also it's just like, what's another like little bit more, what's going to hurt for me booking a call? I already gave this guy my information. So the amount of calls you get from, say, content or ads to low ticket product to after the low ticket product, you're like, hey, book a call with me. People are much more likely to convert onto a call. And then after they use your product and it's awesome, the biggest thing that happens, so I sell email templates. That's like one of the main things to save like time, get emails that convert at a high level for you, is a busy e-commerce founder or marketing manager will watch my content, they like me, whatever, and then I say, hey, I have email templates if you want them. Busy founder goes to the website and they're like, okay, templates, let's save some time. They buy my templates, and then they use my templates for like a week, and then they're like, okay, this saved me a lot of time, but I'm still spending time. Okay, there's still some questions that I have. This would be a lot easier if somebody just did this completely for me. Might as well just hit up the guy who I just bought these from to like do the templates himself. And so that's where like clients will come in. So I've made tens of thousands of dollars just off of clients booking calls and then signing after like buying the info product, the like low ticket thing. And so for me, that was like the main thing. I wanted to liquidate off of my followers that I'm getting $0 from. I'm never going to have anything to sell them in an agency capacity. I wanted to liquidate off of that so I could use that money on ads to get like my ideal clients. So liquidate off of people who weren't my ideal prospects, but were still interested in my content. And then also get e-com brands into a funnel to where they give me their credit card information, and then they're much more likely to book a call with me. And both of those have worked great. I've gotten good amount of clients from the low ticket funnel, and then also gotten a lot of extra money from the people who I don't have anything to sell in an agency fashion. So those are the two main benefits, and you definitely should be selling something digital, like product wise, if you have any sort of following at all. It's just easy peasy, pure margins, and then you can funnel that money into trying to get your ideal clients.
Love it. All great points there. And yeah, one of the things I want to dive into next real quick is a lot of the reservations that agency owners I talk to have around building out these low ticket product funnels and just product in general, right? Digital products. You're like, oh, is it going to take me so much time to operate this funnel? Do I have headaches with customer support stuff? Like what's the issue there? So if you could shine some light on that too, how your experience has been with our build out process and also just having that tool at your disposal on your end, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, 100%. So it's super easy. I'm just like, hey, Evan, I need this. Build this out for me. Give some information. Things built in way less time than you think. It's not taking months to build this out. No, it's going to be very, very fast. It's like within, or at least for me, like, I don't know if like mine were different, but I mean, some of them, it's like within like 7 to 14 days, you can have this stuff like completely dialed in. I don't want to set unrealistic expectations for you, but like, that's like the turnaround time that you can get. Don't expect things to be like under a month. So it's very fast, very smooth. Evan, just anything that I want to edit, like obviously like with any agency service, nothing's going to be absolutely perfect in terms of like brand voice and whatnot. So they're like intricate stuff where I'm like, hey, can we like change this? And then automatically Evan's like, yep, got you. And then things edited, automatically updated, funnels completely dialed, and I don't got to worry about it. And so it saves me so much time from having to like struggle through building through the process, learn like intricate click funnel stuff or whatever platform you're using, all the crazy automations. Like, no. I can focus on actually building my business, and then I can have just Evan and his team kind of like take care of this whole thing for me, and I don't even have to worry about it at all. So super easy, super fast, and that's one of the things that I loved about it. And then also just like the communication, big, super fast, and then bringing like some of my ideas to fruition, and then also just with such a positive attitude. It's not like I don't feel bad being like, hey, can we add this? Because you're like, oh, love that idea, let's do it, this is gonna crush. And so it's like one of those things that's why you love working with someone like you, because I can bring ideas to the table and not be scared of it. I've worked with people in the past where I know if I make a edit or I want to add something, the other person's gonna really not like that. not like they're gonna hate me for it, but they're gonna be like, ah, gosh, another revision. Whereas like working with you, it's like, no, it's the complete opposite. It's like, boom, love it, let's do it, I'm on it. And so that's what I really loved as well. And so so always bringing new ideas to the table. When I want something, it's just like, boom, we're on it. And so that's super cool that I love. And then as far as like the fulfillment for the info product, it's literally nothing. like it customer service, like that should not be a concern. I mean, depends what kind of info product you have, but I just have a digital product. Like people download the file and then they're good to go, and I don't got to worry about anything. If anybody has a problem, just give them a full refund. Sometimes people will email me just like, hey, the access didn't work, and I'm like, okay, no problem, here it is, and I just send them an email. Or like whatever it is. A couple people are like, hey, this wasn't what I was expecting. Like 0.01% of people will be like, hey, I want a refund. And then I'm like, okay, bet. And then I just give them a refund. And so it lasts like 10 seconds. And so it's really easy, and it's just stupid simple. You can have Evan set up your funnel, whatever, how long it takes, like maybe just a couple few weeks, whatever it is, and then just drive traffic to it. There's not going to be any issues. And then it's just like money that you otherwise wouldn't have had. So super easy, super simple, especially compared to a agency with all the fulfillment shit you got to do and hoops you got to jump through and working with big e-com brands. No, that's not the case with info. It's just people check out, they get your product, and then boom, you're good to go. Usually to make sure that your funnel is dialed and things are following like best practices, which is why you work with someone like Evan.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, appreciate those words. Like I said, any revisions, if anyone's looking to work with us, I love taking any input. If it's a great idea, we're going to implement it, maximize it. We're all about performance. So speaking of performance, if you mind sharing some of the results we got, and then, if someone's just straight up listening on the fence about working with us, scaling a digital product, course, program, funnel, what do you tell them?
So as far as like numbers, like the main funnel where you guys like really like just built out everything for me, all the copy and everything, I mean, like for launch day we did over 10 grand, and that's like full margins. And so that's super, super dope. And there were no issues with the funnel at all, which is I was scared with, like, is something going to break? Is one of the buttons going to be misleading to somebody? Is it going to lead somewhere else? Like, no, wasn't any issues. Did 10 grand in the first day, which was awesome. And so a lot of that came down to like the funnel, making sure it was executed awesome. So that's what it was on launch. We've had products for like over 6 months live, and we've done tens of thousands of dollars through that. And that's just like margins that I can put, or full margin that I can just put towards acquiring clients. And it's why we've grown like so fast, is having the ability, having this cash to be able to spend. And so that's super, super nice. And I love it. And so you guys also set up, the literally in full, like this course funnel for me. Some of the other ones I helped a little bit more, but this one, and it's the best one yet. I'm super stoked to launch it. All of the graphics that you guys did, the copy is only getting better as you learn more about like my voice and my business, which is super, super cool. Helped with the automations, the upsells, everything, just super refined. I anticipate to do good numbers with it, and be probably the best performing of the funnels. And everything's just super clean, fire. And so as far as like future info products, I don't know what I'll be doing, if I will be doing much more, rather than just like refining these funnels and working with you on optimizations and A/B tests. But if I do another one, I'll for sure be doing it through you. So we have that. And if anybody's thinking about like working with Evan, just like do it. At least like just do it. It's going to make your life so much easier to not have to try to like find and learn like this new platform and like the optimizations. What is a funnel supposed to look like? Cause like me, when I was trying to do it on myself, I had like 10 different browser tabs trying to find like other people's funnels. And then I pull up like 10 funnels, one person trying to sell like OnlyFans management, BizOp, another dude selling like Facebook ads things. And I'm just looking at all sorts of different funnels. I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? That's just like a lot of strain. And then I don't even know if what I'm doing is best practice. Whereas like with you, when you've worked with like the type of people that you've worked with and you've done this so many times before, it's just like locked in. I don't got to worry about it. I just give you the information on the product. You do the research from there, create all the graphics, all the copy, the funnel functionality, all that good stuff. So definitely, it just makes your life so much easier. And then info products are full margins. If you're worried about price, whatever it may be, you're going to get it back in no time, as long as you're not a shitty marketer. It's not like an agency service where if you pay someone a whole bunch of money, and like that's just not the case. So it's definitely the way to go. And working with Evan, definitely the way to go. Wouldn't recommend it anymore.
I appreciate it. Well, awesome. So last question, can everyone follow your side quests in the growth of the agency?
Yeah, Instagram well copy Max, Twitter Max well copy. Opposite, those are opposite, but yeah. And then Max Sturtevant on YouTube. That's where I live. We'll see how things go. Have very ambitious goals on keeping scaling on the agency side and the info product side, driving more products to the digital products. So super stoked to see how that goes. So yeah.
Okay. Let's go. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Of course. Appreciate you. Work with Evan. Stupid idiots.